Mindset is what separates those who achieve success from those who fall by the wayside. When it comes to failure, this difference becomes even more evident. Most people see failure as a devastating blow, something that brings discouragement, shame, and often a deep desire to give up. For these people, failure is a sign that something has gone wrong, proof that they are not good enough. This way of thinking is unfortunately common, but it's also what stops most people from moving forward. Now, let's contrast that with the mindset of a millionaire. For millionaires, failure is simply a natural part of the growth process. They don't see it as a reflection of their identity or ability, but as a result of their actions, decisions, and sometimes external circumstances. And that makes all the difference. While many may give up after a failure, millionaires interpret it as valuable information, a lesson that brings them closer to success. For example, Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulb, is famous for saying that he didn't fail 10,000 times, but that he found 10,000 ways that didn't work. This kind of thinking is what shapes the millionaire mentality. Edison didn't let his failures get him down. On the contrary, he used them as fuel to continue on his journey. For millionaires, failure is a powerful tool for self-knowledge and constant improvement. In addition, millionaires have an emotional resilience that allows them to separate failure from their self-esteem. They understand that failing at something does not mean that they are failures as people. This distinction is crucial because it allows them to maintain their confidence and persistence even after significant setbacks. Instead of seeing themselves as defeated, they see themselves as learners in a continuous process of improvement. Another important aspect is the millionaire's perspective on time. For them, success is not a single event, but an accumulation of experiences, efforts, and yes, failures over time. They understand that the road to success is full of ups and downs, and that failures are only temporary stops, not the final destination. This long-term view allows them to stay focused, even when things don't go as planned. This approach is also reflected in the way millionaires deal with risks. While many avoid risks for fear of failure, millionaires understand that taking calculated risks is essential to achieving great results. They are willing to face failure because they know that the only way to completely avoid failure is to not try anything new, which, for them, is the true definition of failure. Risk aversion is a luxury that millionaires don't allow themselves, because they understand that innovation and progress are born out of a willingness to take risks and sometimes fail. Finally, millionaires maintain a realistic optimism. They recognize that failure is a possibility, but they believe deeply in their ability to overcome it. This confidence is not a blind belief in inevitable success, but a conviction that, regardless of the obstacles, they will find a path to victory. This optimism is an engine that keeps them going, even in the most difficult circumstances. In short, the difference in mentality between millionaires and most people when it comes to failure is one of the most critical factors contributing to their success. They see failure not as an end, but as an essential part of the journey, an opportunity to learn, grow, and adjust course. It is this mindset that allows them not only to survive failure, but to thrive in the midst of it. Resilience is one of the most striking characteristics in the mindset of millionaires. For them, the ability to recover quickly after a setback is not just a useful skill, but an absolute necessity. The road to success is bumpy, full of challenges and, inevitably, failures. However, it is the way millionaires respond to these challenges that really sets them apart. Resilience, in the context of a millionaire mindset, goes beyond simply hanging in there during difficult times. It is an inner strength that allows them not only to withstand adversity, but to emerge from it stronger. When faced with failure, millionaires see it as an opportunity for growth. They are not defeated by difficulties. On the contrary, they use them as catalysts for their personal and professional evolution. An iconic example of resilience is Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple. After being fired from the very company he helped create, Jobs could easily have given up. However, he used this experience to reinvent himself, founding Next and buying Pixar, which would become an animation giant. When he returned to Apple, he transformed the company into one of the most valuable in the world. Jobs exemplifies the idea that resilience is not just about enduring failure, but about using it as a springboard to greater achievements. In addition to resilience, millionaires also have a strong inclination towards continuous learning. For them, every failure contains valuable lessons which, if put to good use, can be life-changing. This learning mentality is crucial, as it allows them to adapt their strategies and avoid making the same mistakes over and over again. Instead of being overwhelmed by setbacks, they carefully analyze what went wrong, seeking to understand the root causes of failure. This brings us to another crucial point: intellectual humility. Millionaires recognize that they don't know everything and that there is always something new to learn, especially in times of failure. This openness to constant learning is what allows them to innovate and stay ahead, even in highly competitive markets. They are always looking for new information, new skills, and new points of view that can help them improve. Another important aspect of resilience and continuous learning is the ability of millionaires to adapt quickly to change. The business world is dynamic and unpredictable, and those who can't adapt quickly are destined to be left behind. Millionaires understand this and are therefore always ready to adjust their strategies as necessary. They see failure as valuable feedback that indicates the need for a change in approach, rather than as an end in itself. What's more, millionaires aren't afraid to ask for help or seek guidance when necessary. They know that, however resilient they are, they don't have to face every challenge alone. Surrounding themselves with mentors, coaches, and a support network is a fundamental part of their strategy for overcoming failure and continuing to learn. They value the power of collaboration and collective knowledge, understanding that these connections can be the key to finding innovative and effective solutions. Finally, resilience and continuous learning go hand in hand with persistence. Millionaires don't give up easily. They know that success is rarely achieved overnight and that it takes unwavering persistence to overcome obstacles and achieve goals. This persistence is fueled by a clear vision of where they want to go and the conviction that each failure is just another step towards success. In short, resilience and continuous learning are fundamental pillars of the millionaire mindset. Millionaires don't just survive failures, they use them as opportunities to strengthen and evolve. They are on a constant quest for growth and improvement, knowing that each challenge they overcome makes them better prepared to face the next. This combination of resilience, learning, and persistence is what puts them ahead of the rest and keeps them on the path to success. One of the most remarkable characteristics of millionaires is their ability to act quickly after a failure. While many paralyze themselves in the face of a setback, millionaires don't waste time lamenting or wallowing in self-doubt. Instead, they adopt a proactive stance, immediately seeking solutions and alternatives to overcome adversity. This immediate action is one of the factors that contributes most to their success. The fast action mentality is based on the understanding that time is one of the most valuable resources there is. Millionaires know that every minute spent whining is a minute that could be invested in finding a solution. They understand that success is a race against time, and that the ability to recover quickly can be the difference between capitalizing on an opportunity or losing it forever. This urgency to act leads them to make quick and decisive decisions, even in the midst of uncertainty. Take, for example, the story of Elon Musk. At various points in his career, Musk has faced failures that would have led many to give up. When SpaceX's first rocket launches failed, he didn't stop to lament. On the contrary, he acted immediately to correct the mistakes, reorganize his team, and move forward. This act now, adjust later approach is typical of millionaires. They know that, in many situations, inaction is the greatest enemy. But immediate action does not mean acting impulsively or without planning. On the contrary, millionaires are masters of making informed decisions, even under pressure. They remain calm and clear-minded in crisis situations, which allows them to quickly assess the options available and choose the best course of action. This balance between urgency and careful analysis is what ensures that their actions, while quick, are also effective. In addition, immediate action after a failure is often linked to an attitude of personal responsibility. Millionaires don't wait for others to solve problems for them. They take full responsibility for their mistakes and failures, which gives them the power to act and change the course of things. This personal responsibility is a crucial factor that fuels their ability to act quickly. They don't waste time blaming others or circumstances. Instead, they focus on what they can do to improve the situation. Another key aspect is the willingness of millionaires to take risks again after a failure. For many people, the fear of repeating a mistake prevents them from taking action, but millionaires have a different relationship with risk. They know that failure is part of the process and that the only way to really avoid failure is not to try. This courage to act, even after a fall, is what often puts them back on the road to success. Immediate action also involves the ability to learn quickly from failure. Millionaires are highly adaptable and, after a setback, they absorb the lessons learned and immediately apply them to their next decisions. This cycle of failure, learning, and quick action is one of the main reasons why they manage to turn temporary defeats into lasting victories. They are always on the move, always moving forward, because they know that success doesn't wait for those who hesitate. What's more, millionaires surround themselves with teams that share this mindset of immediate action. They value employees who are proactive, who are not paralyzed by problems, but who seek solutions quickly and effectively. This culture of action is cultivated at all levels of the organizations they lead, creating an environment where failure is faced with determination and readiness, not hesitation. In short, millionaires' ability to act immediately after failure is one of the pillars underpinning their success. They understand the importance of time, take full responsibility for their actions, and are willing to take risks again, all while learning quickly from their mistakes. This proactive and dynamic approach is what allows them not only to bounce back from failures, but to use them as stepping stones to success. Quick and decisive action, fueled by a growth mindset and responsibility, is what really sets millionaires apart from most people. One of the most powerful characteristics that set millionaires apart is their long-term mindset. While many are focused on immediate gains or quick results, millionaires understand that true success is built over time. They see beyond the momentary challenges and failures, keeping their focus on their bigger goals and the lasting impact they want to create. This long-term vision is a driving force behind their decisions, their investments, and, fundamentally, their approach to failure. Long-term thinking allows millionaires to navigate adversity without losing motivation. When faced with failure, they don't see it as an insurmountable obstacle, but as a small part of a much bigger journey. This perspective helps neutralize the emotional impact of failure, allowing them to remain calm and focused, even in difficult times. For them, each failure is just one chapter in a success story that is still being written. This long-term vision also influences the way millionaires deal with investments, both financial and personal. They understand that the most significant returns don't come from quick wins, but from consistent, well-thought-out investments over time. They are therefore willing to sacrifice immediate gratification for much greater future rewards. This applies both to money and to the time and effort they put into their personal and professional growth. They know that in order to reap great rewards, it is necessary to sow patiently, water and tend, even if the results are not immediately visible. Patience is an essential aspect of this mentality. In a world where impatience is the norm, millionaires stand out for their ability to wait the necessary time for their efforts to mature. They understand that building something great, be it a business, a career, or a fortune, takes time. This patience is not passive, it is active waiting, full of strategic work, adjustments, and constant improvements. They are always doing something that, although it may not bring immediate results, contributes to their long-term goals. Another important point is that the long-term mentality allows millionaires to be more resilient to market fluctuations or temporary crises. They don't panic when things don't go well, because they know that markets and situations change. They have confidence that, over time, their investments, ideas, and businesses will appreciate in value. This prevents them from making impulsive decisions, such as selling down assets or abandoning promising projects prematurely. They know that volatility is part of the process and that, with a long-term vision, they can weather any storm. The long-term mentality is also reflected in the way millionaires develop relationships. They understand the value of building a solid, long-term network, rather than looking for quick wins in superficial interactions. These relationships are cultivated with care and attention, aiming to create bonds that will strengthen over time and that can offer valuable support, opportunities, and collaborations in the future. For them, social capital is just as important as financial capital, and both are accumulated over many years of work and integrity. In addition, millionaires apply this mentality to their own personal development. They are constantly investing in themselves, whether through education, reading, or learning from their experiences. They know that personal growth is an ongoing process and that the fruits of this investment are not always immediate, but that, over time, these efforts will make them more capable, wiser, and prepared to deal with the challenges that arise. Finally, the long-term mentality also influences the way millionaires pass on their wealth and legacies. They are not just interested in accumulating wealth for themselves, but in creating an impact that will last beyond their lifetimes. Many get involved in philanthropy, setting up foundations or investing in causes they believe will have a lasting impact. They think in terms of legacy, wanting their actions today to benefit future generations. This concern for the future is a direct reflection of their long-term mindset, which sees beyond the here and now and extends into the distant future. In short, the power of the long-term mindset is one of the pillars underpinning the success of millionaires. It allows them to navigate failures and challenges with confidence and resilience, keeping their focus on their bigger goals and the lasting impact they want to create. It is this perspective that sets them apart and enables them to build fortunes, legacies, and achievements that last over time. A fundamental aspect of millionaires' success is their ability to surround themselves with the right people. They understand that no one achieves great things alone and that the quality of the people around them can be decisive in the journey to success. Millionaires are intentional about building their networks, seeking to be in environments that inspire them, continually challenging themselves and learning from others. Choosing the people they connect with starts with a clear understanding that mindset is contagious. Millionaires avoid negative or pessimistic people, as they know that these attitudes can undermine their motivation and focus. Instead, they seek to be around individuals who share their vision of growth and success, who believe in the potential of every situation, and who are willing to face challenges proactively. This kind of energy and attitude is essential for maintaining momentum, especially in difficult times. In addition, millionaires know that the collective knowledge of a group can surpass that of any single individual. That's why they surround themselves with people who have skills, knowledge, and perspectives that complement their own. They value diversity of thought, understanding that this diversity is a rich source of innovation and creative solutions. When faced with complex problems, they can rely on the expertise of their network to find answers that might not have been possible on their own. The importance of mentors cannot be underestimated either. Millionaires often seek advice from more experienced people who have already walked the path they are on. These mentors offer not only guidance, but also a long-term perspective that helps millionaires avoid common mistakes and make more strategic decisions. The relationship with mentors is often the differentiator that allows millionaires to accelerate their growth and overcome obstacles more easily. In addition to mentors, millionaires invest in building solid and committed teams. They know that a business or project is only as good as the people behind it. That's why they dedicate time and resources to recruiting, training, and retaining the best talent. They don't just look for technical skills, but also for values aligned with their own. A work environment where everyone shares the same vision and work ethic is crucial for long-term success. Another key point is that millionaires understand the value of emotional support. The journey to success is full of challenges, and having people around who offer support, encouragement, and a positive outlook can make all the difference. They cultivate close relationships with people who believe in them, who encourage them to keep going, even when the going gets tough. This emotional support network helps maintain resilience and motivation, ensuring that they keep moving forward towards their goals. In addition, millionaires recognize that networking is not just about what others can do for them, but also about what they can offer. They understand that genuine relationships are built on reciprocity and mutual value. That's why they are always willing to share their knowledge, resources, and opportunities with those around them. This generosity creates a virtuous cycle where they also receive support and opportunities in unexpected ways. Finally, millionaires know when it's time to walk away from relationships that don't contribute to their growth. They are not afraid to cut ties with people who are in some way hindering their progress, whether through negativity, lack of ambition, or toxic attitudes. This ability to set clear boundaries is crucial to protecting their energy and focus, ensuring that they can keep moving forward without unnecessary distractions. In short, surrounding yourself with the right people is a fundamental strategy in the millionaire mindset. They understand that success is a collective effort and that the quality of the people around them can accelerate or hinder their journey. By carefully choosing who is in their life, cultivating valuable relationships, and maintaining a positive circle of support, millionaires create an environment that sustains and enhances their success. This network of the right people is often the invisible foundation on which their achievements are built.